Got another video here on repairing the Ford and Jacobsen garden tractor steering. The steering gets pretty slopped out in these. First thing you'll see is the black plastic bushing I've got in there. This is just a 1 3/4 desk grommet. Got this at Menards. Kept wandering around until I could find something that would work. You can get them probably anywhere. So it fits on here tight. So die grind it out a little, sandpaper. And I got it just, there's a little bit of resistance. You can slide it on. You can tell on this one about where it went with the line. Just slide it on there. And then you need to take and die grind this out a little bit. It's usually egged out, so pretty much just rounding the hole back out again is pretty close to enough. Just a little extra to get it to fit. That one I've had in and out a couple times now. But I had this piece of pipe here. If you had this all together and kept it a little snug, you could just drive it in. Then I do have a hose clamp. Not sure if this part's necessary yet, but you can get that in there. It's a little tricky to get on there, but you can get that down there and over top of that plastic on that bushing and clamp it down, so it should stay. It may stay on its own, I don't know yet. This is the second one I'm setting up this way. The very first one that I did a trial on just because the slop was bothering me, I took and cut a slit in it so I could get it on because it was just so tight. And then you can see this one here, it was worn so much it's still not even rounded out. Pop that in there, but I don't care for the slit. If it was all painted, maybe I would slit it just to not wreck the paint, but I guess we'll find out. Die grind it. I'm gonna try both ways. Try one with a hose clamp, one without. Not sure if that'll be necessary yet. But being I got this steering gearbox, whatever you want to call it, out. It's pretty clean. Had it in the ultrasonic cleaner for a while, so I'm gonna do the easy steer upgrade. The thrust washers. So that'll go on there. And I also got the thrust washers and stuff to put on the spindle. So it'll go right there. So it should make it quite a bit easier to steer. This one I gotta see if I can find a different axle. It's pretty slopped out. So with that plastic bushing in there, and then this plastic piece that goes in there that's worn out, this bearing that's actually a front wheel bearing, you can see it fits a little loose. Just put a little electrical tape around it. And now, I don't want to drive it in right now because I got to take it back out, but you can see that that'll tighten it up. Whether that holds up or not, I don't know. I'm going to keep looking for something else to use. like to find I was thinking about like something like this. If I can find them close enough to the right size, because it has that lip to hold it from dropping in, and it's very thin. But the tape will probably hold it since it's not slopping about anymore. So yeah, plus I think it'll look nice. I said this tractor's not getting painted, it's just getting